Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. And as you can see right here in front of me, I had received a special little care package from Sam's. Here we have one of the very new Nitro beers. I do not have a video review of the Nitro White Ale yet. I have bought it several times. I've had it. It's great. I'm just going to do a full once-over review. But it's not so much a review of the beer. It will be. But I also want to add in a little said review of this glass. It's the Nitro Project glass that they had sent me. Unfortunately, it is chipped up here. But it's still usable. So therefore, I'm going to do a little once-over because I wanted to know, does this glass that they had made, I like the little bulbous shape up there. I like that little like noted head up there. You know, it kind of does a little bit differently than said what do you want to call it? Like the English pint glass. I mean, look at that. It's tapered from side to side. It is definitely tapered up, and then it goes into this bulbous shape here, and then it goes into a little divot here, and then comes out a little bit. I would assume for a aromatic head retention, but it does not have an etched bottom as for these Nitro beers. You're not going to need it. Nitro works totally different from your traditional carbonation. You have to break down this beer and you have to make it work with nitrogen. And in that case, it's definitely going to be smoother. It's definitely going to have a fuller, smoother, creamier mouthfeel than what this beer would traditionally have when doing it on just regular, the CO2 carbonation. This is at room temperature, and when you're going to do these beers at room temperature, be very, very careful because of the fact that they will pour over. So I will have to pour fairly quickly with this. Okay, so here goes. And there's the explosion. And there we have it, folks. And as I, sit here and wait for this to kind of go up, you can definitely see the shape of the glass now. And that's really what I wanted to show. I wanted to show the shape of the glass, and I wanted to do a little once-over because they came out with a new glass. The last time that Sam Adams actually came out with a new glass was for the Boston Lager. Everybody knows the traditional shape of the Boston Lager glass, or the perfect pint glass, and they finally came out with a new one, and this one was directed towards these beers. Now, does it work for these said beers? Meh, I don't know. I will show you. I have already had the Nitro IPA, and I have already had, definitely love this beer, the Coffee Stout. Now, with that said, does it work with these beers? I don't know. I mean, is there one beer specifically that it works for more than the other beer? I don't know. This is my last beer that I'm going to have out of the series, and I'm still kind of perplexed by it. I will definitely be picking these glasses up as they become available on the website. But with that said, I don't know. So, Prost. Here we go. Now, as for the beer itself, the Nitro White Ale comes in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. And these are like 15 full ounces. Now, give or take an ounce, because of the fact that this has to have an ounce inside of the little widget that is down inside it. Not so much just like the widgets that are inside of the Guinness beers. But with that said, here is a final look at the white ale in the glass. It's got that nice hazy golden hue. Now if I get it off to the light, you can see that it has that nice little, almost golden amber hue. Nice smooth creamy head. As you can see, there is that little there's that little piece right here. When they sent it to me, it's chipped, and we're gonna work around that. As for the back painting, you can also see that the label was coming off. So if you get any of these glasses from their e-site when they go up, I believe they're supposed to be up in March, maybe March, Aprilish. Keep an eye on that. I don't know how easy these are to chip like this, or the labeling coming off. Maybe they're just getting a little chintzy on their glassware. Maybe they're just getting a little chintzy on the painting up, screen printing, or maybe this is just a promo glass. I don't know. I don't know what they've sent me. So with that said, nice, smooth, creamy head. As always, no carbonation when it comes to these beers. It's infused with the beer. Aroma. Definitely get that big citrus burst. Loads of citrus, almost weedy characteristic. I haven't looked up anything to compare it to with the website or anything. It just smells very inviting, and it almost smells like a summer ale and a cold snap. With people that are attuned with some of the Sam Adams beers, the cold snap and the summer ale. This is kind of like almost a mixture of the two. You're not getting that lemony scent. Definitely getting the summer ale as in kind of like the grains of paradise, the wheat, but there's just that big citrus punch that you get out of the cold snap. So with further ado, Prost. And just as I said, definitely same way out of the drink. You're definitely getting that kind of weedy, grains of paradise, more citrusy, lemon, or not lemony, but kind of like orange peel, that kind of citrus aroma and flavor, excuse me. But overall, does the glass do anything for the beers? As for nitro beers, I'm going to say no. I don't feel that it gives any kind of enhancement to the beer itself. But I will further eliminate, or how do I want to say this? I will do further examinations with this glass with other beers, because I do feel that if you have a glass shaped like this and you fill it to about where it is now, for a decent sample size, because I mean, look at this. You got a 15-ounce can, and you got this little teeny tiny glass sitting next to it. Granted, I've seen it done. I've seen pictures of Mr. Jim Cook doing this said beer in this said glass. What he did is that he kind of tipped it up like this and poured it in like this. I mean, he was sitting there like this in a picture and let this beer pour the whole damn thing into this glass. Now, I tried that, and it overflowed a bit. But at the same time, I'm like, how the hell do you do this? Is this that's what makes me think this is a sample glass. I don't know, other than that, what to say about it. I haven't done any other beers other than the nitros in this glass right now. So I do feel that this glass will have a big purpose outside of the nitro world, only because of the fact that, like I said, you get a good carbonation flow in this, and you get up to about here, and then the rest from here to here is head, and you got all this leftover space right there. I think that this could be a very, very good glass to get to do, barrel aged beers, um, coffee stouts, you name it. This could be a very good design, especially if it had like a little, etched bottom for a nucleosite to enhance that. I think this could be a very, very good glass. But the way it stands, and they came out with it for these beers, I don't think so much. But don't take my word solely for this, but go ahead and get one of these glasses, try it out with these beers, with other beers, and hey, try this beer. This is a very, very good beer. I would sit there and say, if you like Sam Adams, you like this, the Summer Ale, you like the Cold Snap, definitely get out there and try this beer. This is a good beer. This is one to try as much as I'm going to knock everything over here. The Nitro IPA and the Coffee Stout. So with all three of them, go out, get them now. They're out now. Try them. They're delicious. If you like hoppy IPAs, let this one warm up. It will definitely showcase the IPA flavors. If you like coffee, this is like a freaking latte. I swear to you not. This is a freaking coffee latte. Like I said, you like that summer ale, you like that cold snap, get out there, try this one now. You want to try this glass out, definitely pick one up. Try this glass out because I think that it could have a definite impact on some of your beers. Now, with that said, man, peace, pros, deuce, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe. If you've had these beers, let me know what you guys like about them, what you dislike. I'll see you guys again up on the flip side, man. Peace, pros, deuce, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you dislike it, and I will see you guys again later. Peace.